What's up guys, my name is Steve Gentili. I'm an elite powerlifter at the 275 weight class. One of the things I want to talk to you guys about today is the importance of having a accessory day, like how important that fourth day is outside of your big three lifts. I think so many times as powerlifters we get too consumed with the numbers and coming in and focusing on bench, focusing on deadlift, focusing on squat. We all follow that same rule of specificity, where it's in order to be good at something you need to be practicing that same movement. But outside of that, I think it's important to have that fourth day in order to create more volume, and that way it helps with my recovery going into heavier lifts. But also, gaining size is going to be more calorie dependent anyway. So if you're eating a lot, or if you're eating little, you're not going to be able to create much size. But having that fourth day and allowing more blood flow and focusing more on those accessory lifts and things that really don't get access are going to help you be a more well-rounded lifter. On these days I come in, I try to focus more on upper body rather than lower body. I feel like getting the split in between your heavier squat days and adding in more dynamic motions after you do some pulls with your legs, it takes me a longer time to recover lower body wise. And the fact that we have a lot more muscle groups through the upper body, and you spend a whole day pressing, you spend a whole day pulling, there's a lot of lagging parts in the upper body. So I come in on these bodybuilding days and focus more on rear delts, doing my high pulls, hitting the medial delt, and getting a lot more volume into my pressing and things like that that you might miss in these heavier benching and pulling days.
You want your knees out, supporting your hips. So now that we've gone through the initial setup, we're gonna talk about bracing and how to properly brace. I take a huge breath of air in, fill this whole thing up, press really, really hard against my belt,